And welcome to those just tuning in. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and we've got no outs in the second. Tucker in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Sinker. Low inside.
Next one misses. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. Mookie digs in here.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Tucker on at first. Nobody out.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And it finds its way through for a hit.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. Here comes the throw. The tag, and he's in there. We're tied at 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, no outs. And now Teoscar Hernandez on the ground, 2 ball. Here's Lopez for 1. On to first, double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Four-seam fastball. High middle. Four-seam fastball. High middle.
That one. Finds the zone. Strike 1. Paz launched a homer in his most recent game. And a Foul ball.
Sinker. Middle inside. Sinker. Middle inside.
Good job to fight that one off.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Slider. Low outside.
Set down on strikes. They limit the damage here. Now to the bottom of the second. All tied 1-1. Back here in Miami, and now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
You know, he's been a tough out for a good stretch now. Pitchers just haven't been able to figure him out. He's been doing a really good job of getting on base as well.
Hockey, 24 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. This one in the air, center field. Fanchise on the move. And there's one down.
Batting seven, the center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Tied up here in the early going. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Got him. Two gone.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Heriberto Hernandez getting ready to hit. 0 for 6 in the series so far. That one's upstairs, ball one. Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Tucker in position. And that's the third out. Through two. We're tied. Back in the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Will Smith to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
No, inside.
Circle change. Low middle.
Ball, that's down.
Slider. Middle inside.
Rips that one to right. He's there. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers. The designated
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
O'Connor.
Ah!
Circle change. Low inside.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Tosses to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. And that is... Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. In the air, left field. Takes it in for the out. Foul ball there. Singy, he boasts a batting average at the moment that ranks in the top 5 in the league. The 0-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers. He's already homered here in this one. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. That is the inning. Miami down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Slider. Middle outside. Low inside.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next to the
Sinker.
the right fielder,
Low middle.
Kyle Tucker.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Circle change. Low middle.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Generally,
Second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Circle change. Low middle.
Fair ball. Muncy on his horse around third. He will score and they take the lead. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. To the right side, Edwards slings to first. One away as the second run of the inning scores.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
Hernandez in the box, lays off for ball 1. On the ground, out to short. Bounces on him in first, and he can't knock it down.
Slider. Middle inside.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
In the air to left center. He's got it. And that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. And midway in the 4th, it's the Dodgers 4 and the Marlins 1. Back here at Lone Depot Park, taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
You know, these Marlins, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
0-2 now. Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a 4-seamer.
Foul ball. Singy, he's leading the way at the moment with the most home runs in the league. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Marlins 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one the other way, and foul ball. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Slider, low inside.
The 0-2.
Slider, middle outside.
Line to the right center field. That's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Four-seam fastball, low middle.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That clips the corner.
Circle change, low outside.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Here's Edwards for 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Max Muncy. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Late on that fastball.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Inside. Ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
2 down, nobody on. On a bounce right side. Tosses to first. They get the out on Muncy. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Dodgers go down quietly as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
You know, these Marlins definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That one outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Pajes on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the
Now it's the right fielder, Heriberto Hernandez.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Chases that one upstairs.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
No.
The Dodgers leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. So up next,
Slider.
Kyle Tucker.
Middle inside.
And the slider just misses.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
That's inside.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
The next pitch misses. And now 3-0.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Ripped on the ground to second. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Circle change. Low middle.
Dead.
Circle change. Low middle. Slider. Low middle.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Low inside.
The rare K for Mookie. Two outs, base is empty. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Check swing, and he went 0-1.
Sweeper. Low inside. Sweeper. Low inside.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 4-1.
Now pitching for
back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Evan Phillips.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
That one ripped left field. Bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boo. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. There's a line drive to left field and makes the grab. 1 down. He's already homered in this game.
The left fielder, Kyle Sauer.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball 2.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 3.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Owen Casey, the next to hit. Casey, a guy who's really opened up some eyes in his first major league season, hoping to finish strong in September, too.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
In the air, left field. Hernandez under it. He's got it, and the inning is over. One left for Miami. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Takes over on the mound.
And he's had a struggle so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Way outside. Ball one.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Late with the swing there.
Slider. Middle outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
On to first. A great play deep in the hole.
Four-seam fastball.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Slider. Middle outside.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Low middle.
This one chopped up the middle. Edwards. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Splitter.
2 down, nobody on.
Middle.
Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Save! Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Splitter. Low middle.
Just missed.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Now this is a rocket to left, and that'll do it. It's the Dodgers. Back here for the Sunday night showcase. And now for the Marlins, Christopher Morel. First pitch misses. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 1 away. And that one ripped to left. Hernandez takes it in for the out. 2 down. It appears they hand the ball over to a new arm, Alex Vesia.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Lopez, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Way out front for strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
That's off the inside corner, and the count's even at 2. Popped up. Edman gets under it, and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Back here in Miami, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Fouled off left side.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Next offering is fouled back. Bacher measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2016. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
And a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball right field. Hernandez has a beat on it, and there's 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Sweeper.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Tucker in the box now. No balls and a strike. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Hernandez under it. And there's two away.
Up next to the Dodgers, the
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
That one fouled off. Muncy off the first with two away. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. This one in the air right field. And that is foul. Would have been low.
That's too
Ball
low.
one.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Got him. Mookie Betts down on strikes. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Marlins 1. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Ready for the bottom of the 8th.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Edwin Diaz, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Strom getting loose as well.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Taps softly to the right side. Freeman takes it to the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And now the right fielder, Heriberto Hernandez.
Ball one.
Left field. That one gets down for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion. Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Swings and misses. 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. The Fish with the tying run at the plate here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Line drive down the line, and it's foul. Tying run at the plate. That just misses, and a full count down.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the air to left center. Pajes settles under this one. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. In there safely. 4-2 now.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them.
So they turn to their closer, Edwin Diaz.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Stowers in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. This one in the air center field. Pajes under it. And that is that.
Four-seam fastball.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Cade Gibson.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Low middle.
Ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Now this is in the air down the line. Morel takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
No, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Hernandez, batting with one down, takes a strike. In the air, right field, Hernandez under it. And there's 2 down. 0 for 3 in this one.
Low middle.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Sinker.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. On the ground. Nice grab. And they get the out. Nothing doing. Back inside the stadium. The Sunday night showcase is a close one. And now here's the Marlins DH, Owen Casey.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And a big swing and a miss.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got him swinging.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Fought off foul. 1 down, base is empty here in the ninth.
Ball.
Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pajes drifts towards it. Takes it in for the out. So they're down to their final out. Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen.
Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.
Someone call the paramedic, I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly. Ain't nothing really like it used to. like a rooster. It's a booster, help me see the future. I believe in karma, so let's do some. I know you cooped up. I know that LA running, I'll call a Uber. I know that LA weather got you confused, but when you walk in my house, pick your shoes up. I let my hang, I let my chain swing. I'm on a 101, my we're doing the same thing. I need a 101 on how I'm supposed to maintain. I need a lane change. Wait, it's all good. Get it. All kings either get rings or all things are either rich or indebted. What's the cost of me running?
Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Miami Marlins and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Chumby. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started. Coming up on the first pitch, Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. And we are underway in game one of the series. Challenge from behind the dish here, so the call stands. One challenge remaining for them now. Check swing and a 1-0. Appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Here's a 1-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Stays alive. And a 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And that drops in for a strike. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Just misses. Ball 1.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Let's take a look at our lineup. Singy, these guys seem to be snake bitten this year, bouncing into the most double plays in the league.
Yeah, it's a rally killer and a major roadblock for the offense. It's frustrating because they could score more if they weren't hitting in all these double plays. It's something they're hoping to change.
Owen Casey in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Check swing, and he went. And it's a ball and a strike. Edwards leads off first with 1 away.
No, ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He'll touch them all, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
On the ground, right side. Marte fires to first in time. Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Ball.
Base is empty, 2 away, but runs are in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. 2-run shot for Miami this inning, and it's 2-0. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Line drive. And
no, that's a foul ball.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
And down on strikes. 1 away.
Batting second.
Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Corbin Carroll.
Peek. Ha.
Circle change. Low outside.
That one's in there. And it's 0-2. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Ball.
Sinker. Low inside.
That one
Ball.
missed.
Sinker. Low middle.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Slider. Low middle.
And that one hammered. That's back. Out of here. A solo shot. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that. And probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
High fly ball, right field. Takes it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball.
That's a foul.
And it goes just foul.
Sinker. Low outside.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
Sinker. Low outside.
To the right side, Edwards. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. And this is now a top of the second. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. In the air to left center, Perdomo has a beat on it, and there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there. Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Just missed. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. Next offering misses down and away. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he saw 8 pitches before earning the walk. Really professional AB. So man aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Heriberto Hernandez.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-1. Foul ball there. Man at first, one away.
Ball.
Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo flips it. There's one to first. Not in time. Great effort there.
Batting ninth, catcher Liam Hicks.
Right side. Sends it to first, and that's the third out. Back here in the desert, now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Catcher Gabriel Moreno.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And that is out of play.
Circle change. Low outside.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Sinker.
Garrett, a 6'2 southpaw, 28 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2016. And there's a hit. And a good start to the inning. Throw sails over his head at first.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Inside.
And that one is in for a strike.
Slider. Middle inside.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
There's a line drive to left field. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Ball.
Sinker. Low outside.
Fouled off. He was late.
Cutter. Low inside.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Sinker. Low outside.
Really
that
good
missed.
take,
That's a ball.
especially with 2 strikes.
Sinker. Low middle.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marcy settles underneath it. And there's one away.
Circle change. Low middle.
And that one fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
There's one on to first, double play.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. On the ground, right side. Santana takes it to the bag. One pitch and one out. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Nice grab. And that's a great play for the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. You love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
Casey at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. In the dirt, it's 2-2. Up the middle. Marte throws to first in time. And it's a 1-2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Hard hit, knocks it down. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out.
Sinker. Low outside.
Oh, yeah.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Ball.
Slider. Middle outside.
On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. So digging in, Pavin Smith. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Ripped to short. Gets him easily, ends the inning. On to the fourth. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. One away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Out towards left center. Thomas on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. So up next, Otto Lopez. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Grounds one to short. Perdomo on the run, sends it over to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Hard hit, but right at him in left. One pitch and one out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Sinker.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. This one smoked out to left. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Slider.
Tying run at scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Slider. Middle inside.
That's inside. Ball.
Sinker. Low middle.
Goes down looking. One left for the Diamondbacks, and they trail it here 2-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a bouncer. Throw on to Santana. One away here in the fifth.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder Heriberto Hernandez.
That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball one.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
It falls for a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. That to right. Carroll settles underneath it. Out number 2. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first.
Xavier Edwards.
Quick move to first, and he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Chase Field, on fire coming in, and man, he's still sizzling in this one.
Great command of his pitches. He's the whole package. If you're building a prototype in the lab, it probably looks a lot like this.
This one in the air, right field. Hernandez hustling after it. Can't reach this one. It gets down. That gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And that one fouled off.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Circle change. Low outside.
Next pitch is outside.
Slider. Low inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. Here's Lane Thomas. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. Swing and a high fly ball right field. He's got it. Runner tags and goes to third.
Slider. Low outside.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. A big two-out hit, and the game is tied. Now at the plate, Pavin Smith.
Sinker. Low middle.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
And now he steps off. Big pitch coming.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Man at second. And that one lifted in the air center field. That is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. 5 innings complete. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Xavier Edwards, the next to hit. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Marlins, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. And another thing that stands out specifically is that they haven't been able to lay off the first pitch. 9 first pitch outs in this game, so it's been costly for them. You know, being aggressive can be a little tricky. You want to have confidence up there, but sometimes hitters fall into the trap of being overconfident, thinking they can hit anything, and that can lead to a lot of mistakes.
Carroll takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And a foul ball. Check swing called strike. That's strike 2. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Andrew Saalfrank, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose.
That's a ball.
Sewald also throwing. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him swinging. Now 2 out. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Owen Casey will hit next. Casey, a guy who's really opened up some eyes in his first major league season, hoping to finish strong in September too. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Fouled off down the right side.
Well, these Diamondbacks, they're going to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took a perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
There's a line drive to left field. Takes it in for the out.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Moreno in the box again. Takes a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Circle change. Low outside.
No, that's out.
Slider. Low inside.
And
That's
that's
inside.
awfully
Ball.
close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Middle inside.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Sinker. Low outside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Slider. Middle inside.
Down the right field line and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Four-seam fastball.
And time is called from Ronnie Enriquez will take over here.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Middle outside.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Next to hit for Arizona, Carlos Santana. Right through there for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Sweeper. Middle inside.
In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. That missed by a lot. Ball 2.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2
Four-seam
aboard,
fastball.
2 outs.
Outside.
Not close with that one. 3-2 now. And he walked him. And after that long battle, he gets the walk, loading the bases and putting the go-ahead run at third. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
High inside.
Just off the inside edge.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
And fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Here's a 1-2. That's a ball.
No, that's
went with the
outside.
sweeper.
Ball.
That's a really good take.
High inside.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Andrew Saalfrank.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Conine up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Pitch in the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Just off the outside part of the plate. Caught him looking for the K.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman, Connor Norby.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab on the run. 2 down. Otto
Up
Lopez
next for the
digs in
Marlins,
now.
shortstop Otto Lopez.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Nothing across. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 7th, Lane Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
No, that's inside.
Slider. Low outside.
Close,
Nope,
but call the ball. And that's ball 2.
High nil. Sweeper. Low outside.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And misses inside.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Payoff pitch. That one hit to right. Hernandez under it. And there's one down.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Hee-haw!
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 3-2.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2 down. An outstanding. Manager out of the dugout. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Calvin Fauché.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
Cutter.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom of the 7th.
That's a ball low.
Cutter. Low outside.
This one in the air, center field. Marcy coming on. And that is that. D-backs get 1 on the solo jack. Back here at Chase Field. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy. On the ground, Arenado. First out in the top of the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. And we are tied.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. Swinging a foul out of play. Salfrank on the mound for the 70th time this season. And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
And he grounds one to the right side. Marte throws to first in time. That's the second out. Here comes the skipper. On the mound now, Paul Sewald.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Out towards right center field. And that is that. But this clutch home run gets us even again. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively. Geraldo Perdomo. Stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and lines one towards the gap. And that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around third. They lead it in the 8th. And in its second with an RBI double. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Man at second. And now 2-1.
Cutter, high inside.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Cutter, low outside.
This one in the air right field. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. 2-2. And there's a ball.
Sweeper, low outside.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Sweeper.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Arenado wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Santana in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
First and second, no outs. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Low middle.
Line drive, Adam in center field. That one fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. And foul ball.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
That's the ball.
Curveball. Low outside.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and that loads the bases. Here comes Lane Thomas. Golden opportunity right here. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Got him swinging for the K.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
You'll want. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That's smacked on a line to center. And that ends the inning. D-backs with a run-scoring double. Last chance. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. Ball one there. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the Marlins with just one out left. Griffin Conant now at the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Foul ball there. The D-backs trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.